Well, first of all, we talked about the Navy SEAL from Iowa, whose funeral is going to be Friday. He's very close to the Navy SEALs. In fact, he's had, I think, a Navy SEAL live with his family for a while. He is a military veteran and he is a Texas A&M graduate. Of course, Texas A&M plays Iowa State, so we talked a little bit about that, so we had a very good conversation. Also, he comes from an agricultural background. He served in the legislature, but he was also commissioner of agriculture before he was lieutenant governor and governor. So he understands agriculture and, of course, energy. And we talked about wind energy. Texas is number one. We're number two, so we're trying harder. And we're not as big a state as they are, but I told them we're up to 20% of our electric utilities now being generated from wind, and that's been really a great thing for Iowa, and also the importance of energy as well as jobs in terms of being key issues. The other thing we talked about is the tremendous success they've had with tort reform and what it's meant to bring more doctors to Texas. That's something we need to do in this state. So even when I was at Des Moines University, I was aware of that. But boy, they used to have real problems, and that was very difficult to attract doctors. And now that's turned around dramatically since they passed tort reform. So that's one of the things that. And he said that when he talked in Waterloo, he said he got a really great response on the tort reform issue from the audience there. And I said that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, I think it's a wide open race, and I've said that before, but I think it is very much a wide open race. It's no doubt that nationwide, Romney's the front runner, but I think he needs to come and actively compete here in Iowa to show that he can compete in Iowa, because you know what happens after the Iowa caucuses. It basically the field is narrowed, and those people that don't do well in Iowa, that can be a real blow as they go on to New Hampshire and elsewhere, and so I think it's important for Romney to come and compete here, and then I think we'll have a wide open race. I mean, already I think with Bachmann has made a strong commitment here and has demonstrated her ability in a short period of time to put the organization together to win the straw poll, and you have Santorum, who I think has a real, even though he doesn't have a lot of resources, I think he's got a message that resonates with a lot of Iowans, and a lot of people respect his commitment and his tenacity. Herman Cain similarly, and Ron Paul obviously has a very strong core group of supporters that will do just about anything for him. So I think it's going to be an interesting race, and I'm excited about it, and I want to do all I can to make sure that Iowans actively participate. Also, I'm excited about the fact that the new people are participating. We're getting independents and dissatisfied Democrats that have come to the straw poll. I think even more of them will come to the caucus, because this is where the contest is. This is where we have an opportunity in Iowa to play a lead role in choosing the next leader for this country. And we take our responsibility very seriously, and we want as many Iowans as possible to participate in those Iowa caucuses. Not if they actively participate in the caucus. I think that's going to be the key. The caucus, the straw poll is important, and we're appreciative of the people that participated, and the enthusiasm and the energy that has been built up because of the straw poll, the money that's been raised that's going to help the Republicans elect more Republicans to the legislature and other offices. But I think the caucuses, which will be coming up early next year, are going to be the real important test, and the best thing they can do is actively campaign here and show their vision and their plan. And I think the focus on jobs and restoring fiscal responsibility is what Iowans and Americans look for and want in the next president. Well, I don't know. We had a lot of fun at the straw poll, and I guess I'm not going to try to second guess the strategy of the different candidates and the way they do things, whatever. Most importantly, I think it's important to come to Iowa, actively campaign here, share your vision and plan for jobs and restoring fiscal responsibility. And I think that Governor Perry is committed to doing that, as is Michelle Bachmann, and we want Governor Romney to come and do the same. Thank you.